there's also the factor of like what happens with Damian. If Damian loses the title, like where do we go from there? And like, is that fair for Damian to only have like a 2-month reign? You know what I mean? It's like part of me doesn't care only because it's like I want to see Drew win in his home country, but I also like Damian and I feel like he could be a good champion and have a solid run. So it's like I'm kind of torn on how I feel about it.
I don't mind Damian as only having a 2-month reign. I just don't care. I know he's a transition champion, which basically when you think about it, that's kind of Money in the Bank to begin with, is like a transition champ. So if that's the case and we get a 2-month reign, it'd also be a nice change of pace from these long ass title reigns that we're used to. You know what I mean? Like every champion has been like over 100 days or 200 days, and it's like we don't.
Well, and you can do that with the world heavyweight. You can't do that with the WWE title. Like you can have shorter reigns for the world heavyweight, but you can't. Like Cody needs to be a champion for quite a while, otherwise it completely negates the importance. But
there's more that goes with being a WWE champion to world champion, and the world champion. What this really is it means that it's a good start for Damian, and that you view him as a world champion, so that one day when he's actually fighting for the WWE title, undisputed title, whatever you want to call it, you're not like really Damian Priest, you're for it.
But it's also kind of a tricky thing though, because there's a lot of people who do not consider Liv Morgan a women's champion, like that she's like in that sphere. But she had a title reign, and it wasn't super long. It wasn't memorable. So I'm saying it's like it really depends, I think, on the person and how good their reign was, no matter how long or how short it was, because I think that really does change the opinion of people. Because like I can see Liv being a champion, but not everyone feels that way because she did have kind of a mediocre title run, and that's not her fault by any means.
It's the booking ones,
but yeah, so I think some of it is just kind of like I would be a little concerned about Damian, but I guess it depends on how they go about it. I think that's what it is.
They have to do it well. They have to, and they have a chance to do it well, especially with setting up this matchup, which I was gonna go that. Yeah, with setting up their matchup next, I think with the accepting whenever Drew's ready. I think that's just makes sense. So you're not just throwing someone at Damian and them knowing like, well, he's not gonna win because Drew is.
Well, it also depends, like, because whatever King of the Ring is, they still haven't said anything about it being you getting a number one contender spot. They still haven't said that. So